What movie immediately made your top 5 list when you saw it and shall always stay on the list? Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. I remember taking my daughter and her friends to see the first one. I wasn't looking forward to seeing some stupid horribly animated Spider-Man movie. Within the first 5 minutes I was in awe. It was incredible. I knew I would need to see it again without the kids and not sober. Easily became a top 5. Couldn't wait to see the second one and it became another favorite from the get-go. I caught Drive at a time where I was embracing the fact that I'm a pretentious dickhead and it hit me just right. The slick style, the soft-hearted romance trapped in a violent crime thriller, the elevator scene, the fucking soundtrack. All of it was perfect. Some great mentions here, but for me, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. It's written well, acted well, plays with your emotions. There's humor to it, even though the majority of the theme is bleak and raw. It's powerful. I absolutely love it. Blade Runner 2049, Inception, Dune, Arrival, Ex Machina, Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail, Snatch, Aliens, 300, The Prestige, Elf. That's way more than 5, isn't it? Shit. Clue always makes me laugh, will never not watch it. Flames, on the side of my face. Matilda, yeah, it's a kids movie, but it's such a feel-good movie that I will watch it anytime I am feeling down for a little pick-me-up. Donnie Darko. Flopped when it first came out but had quite a few low-key stars before the fame. Super quotable, clever, thought-provoking, some funny moments, and Drew Barrymore was a total fox too. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Never in my life did I think that a sequel to a Shrek spin-off would be one of the coolest, most fun movies I've seen in years, but it really was. The Town. It's the only movie I've ever gone to see twice in theaters. The action scenes were perfect, the drama was perfect, the movie itself is pretty damn close to perfect. Saving Private Ryan, it was on TV when I was a kid. I only started watching from when Vin Diesel's character is shot. Went to the video store the next day, rented it. Old Boy 2003. At the time, I had never seen anything like it, still haven't. It was so well put together, creative and exotic. It's an absolute roller coaster. Office Space. I know this seems a little dumb but this movie changed my life. I quit my shitty office job and my life completely changed for the better. Django. Can't say it's bad, can't say it's too good to be true. Probably one of the best movies I've found, inspired me to try gunslinging. Say 7 and I don't know if it's been already mentioned, but I'm worried that I had to scroll down that far and still didn't find it. Big Trouble in Little China. Watched it for the first time while high. When it was over, I immediately watched it again sober. It's a Wonderful Life. My god, it is absolutely life-affirming. I go to see it at the cinema every December. Hard. Silence of the Lambs. That movie gets better every time I watch it. I have 2 tattoos dedicated to the movie. American History X, Ed Norton Transforms, and I honestly feel like it should be played in high school more like. Pee-wee's Big Adventure is 90 minutes of non-stop insanity, great minor characters and quotable quotes. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Been my comfort movie since it came out. That and probably the first Saw. Old Guy Here. Forrest Gump. Contact. The Commitments. Last of the Mohicans. Young Frankenstein. Coco. I know it's a children's movie, but it holds a special place in my heart and the story is good. Inside Man. I don't think it gets enough credit. Actually, I think I'm gonna go watch it right now. Parasite. And for a comedy, What We Do in the Shadows, a movie. I do like the show too though. Reading the answers, it looks like I have at least 25 movies that went straight in my top 5. Walk Hard, the true story of Dewey Cox. Just so inspiring. When Dreams Don't Come True. Good Will Hunting. One of Robin Williams' best performances in my opinion. Rest in peace. Raising Arizona. Consistently cracks me up, and gives me the feels in perfect measure. No Country for Old Men. Every time I watch that movie I take something new away from it. So far from these comments I've remembered about 15 movies that should be in my top 5. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Back to the Future. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Pulp Fiction. Snatch. I've watched it so many times and every time I pick up something I have missed. Lost Highway. Saw it in the theater when it came out and it's still in my top 5. Cool Hand Luke, which was a huge inspiration for Shawshank. Another favorite. The Count of Monte Cristo 2002, the most quotable movie that no one's seen. All 3 LTR. I've never even got close to one pipping them to top 3. I'm going old school for 2. 112 Angry Men, 2 North by Northwest, Spirited Away when I watched it as an 8-year-old the year it came out, Princess Bride, The Mummy Brendan Fraser version, My Cousin Vinny, Last of the Mohicans, Day-Lewis, Score, Epic film, John Wick 1, for me it showed what an action movie could truly be. The most recent movie that I would classify here is Forrest Gump, No Country for Old Men, an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. The Prince of Egypt, beautiful animation, music, and story. City of God, scrolled for a while and didn't see it somehow. Fight Club, most of my others have already been mentioned.